What's up, guys? Truthful Gamer 88 back at you with another video. I'm sorry my video was a little bit late tonight. I did promise 2 videos today, so I'm definitely going to be doing one today. Right now, it's not going to be a review. I've been playing games since I was very, very young on the original Xbox. And right now, I figured I want to tell you guys about what was my bread and butter, what got me into RPGs, and that was BioShock, believe it or not. And I know not too long ago the BioShock 10-year anniversary edition came out, and I was so hoping to get my hands on that collector's edition, and unfortunately I could not because my son's party was going to be coming up, and there was just too many things going on for me to get my hands on that. But I loved the entire storyline. BioShock 1, when you first get introduced to Rapture, BioShock 2, when instead of fighting the Big Daddies, you're actually playing as one, and BioShock Infinite, where you're playing as Booker. The whole series was great. You could tell that that was a type of RPG that people from 2K games and Irrational Games really put their hearts into, from the dialogue, which was amazing, the choices that you had, especially in BioShock 2 and in BioShock Infinite, where you could decide if you wanted to be good or bad, and that affected, especially in BioShock 2, that affected the outcome of how your daughter was going to be and how you treated the little sisters, and I love that. That gets me so pulled into RPG games when you have such an immense story with amazing characters, amazing attention to detail, and the all-around aspect of the entire BioShock series is my absolute favorite RPG. It really is, and I've played a lot. I've played all three Mass Effects. I've played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. I've played all of the Halo games, and my favorite in terms of story definitely is the BioShock series. So I'm going to give I know it's a little bit late, but I'm going to still give a shout out to Irrational Games and 2K Games for giving us something that has that much amazing content in it. And I don't know if you guys go on my Twitter page, but I made a comment earlier today to Microsoft, thanking them for the products that they give out. And as you guys know, I've said this in my videos in the past, that I'm a huge Microsoft fan. I've had an Xbox since the original, and I just love their company. They don't endorse me or pay me to say anything like that. I'm giving you guys really my personal opinion. I really do love it. And games like BioShock got me out of states when I was really depressed. I didn't have a lot growing up, and I relied on my games. My games was like, that was my go-to place. Whenever I was depressed, I was down, I was mad, I had anything tough going on, my go-to place was my games. And what I played the most, and I will play over and over and over again, is the BioShock series, because when I put myself in the shoes of my character in that game with that depth of a storyline, it takes away everything else, and I love it. I really do. So I know BioShock has been out for 10 years. I don't know if there's people that have not played it yet. I don't know if there are diehard fans who did get their hands on that 10th anniversary collector's edition. I know a lot of GameStop stores don't have that right now. I was in Best Buy about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I did see one of the stores that still had one of those. It was still priced at $199, which is not bad considering it came with that mechanical drill Big Daddy. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was awesome. With the little sister that was right beside him. That brought me back to why I loved that game. Because it was just the attention to it. The attention to the detail and what came in that 10th anniversary collector's edition. I did an unboxing video when I knew I couldn't get my hands on one. Well, I watched one. I'm sorry about that. And it came in this huge box. It was beautiful white. It had all these designs and everything that came inside of it. And it just brought me back to when I originally played Rapture. And I remember when I first watched that unboxing video, I actually went and replayed BioShock from the beginning just to get back into that game, because it just brought back memories to me of how much I love that series. And you guys definitely got to check it out if you guys haven't yet. I know that's kind of like a silly thing to say considering how old BioShock is when they hit their 10-year mark. I believe that was in November they hit their 10-year mark. And if you haven't played it yet, check it out. And if you have already played it, replay it again. Get back into that storyline. And to me, BioShock, with the Rational Games and 2K Games, that is the essential of what an RPG game should be. It is like that. That's the top of the line for me. I haven't come across an RPG game that I like more than BioShock yet. I've come to some pretty close ones. Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. Despite the ending of Mass Effect, because I know that was a huge thing that everyone got mad about. But that's the only thing that even comes remotely close to my love and my passion for the BioShock series. And I've been gaming for a while, and that is still, like I said at the beginning of my video, my bread and butter when it comes to great RPG, great storyline, immense characters, the artwork design, the design around the environments, the choices that you get to make. That I love. I love that. A lot of people try to say, they love when you can put on different clothes and how different weapons and it can affect things like that. And while that does make RPG games good in some aspects, BioShock didn't have that full character design and everything else that some other RPGs have. They kept it simple, they kept it basic with your character design, and they nailed it. And that's why I love that game so much. I'm not always going to be talking about upcoming games and games that are talked about a lot right now, because I feel that you guys can look up videos and find that all over the place. So I'm going to try on Mondays when they're my game channels to talk about games that, my first video in the morning time, that's probably going to be my upcoming game. Like I did earlier, I did Battlefront 2, my personal impression of it, how I like the game and everything else. My second video is probably going to be, about the retro games. What got me into gaming and what got me into RPGs. So if you guys want to comment below what got you into RPGs, what's your all-time favorite series, and if it happens to be BioShock, what you loved about the BioShock series the most, regardless if it was 1, 2, or Infinite. I remember BioShock Infinite, if you guys recall, had that collector's edition that came with Songbird. And that was another one that I wish I could have gotten my hands on, but I couldn't have. But out of all the collector's editions that came out, that 10-year anniversary edition is something that I, to this day, hope to someday get my hands on. And like I said, comment below. What's your favorite RPG? What got you into that? Was it BioShock? Was it something else? What does BioShock rate on your list? And get back to me, let me know. I'll definitely reply. I take time to reply to anyone who comments on any of my videos. And I would definitely go back and forth with you guys on if you loved BioShock, where you rated it. Because on a scale of 1 to 10, BioShock is a 20 to me. I love it. I really do. There's not a handful of games that I would say I would play repeatedly. BioShock is definitely one of them. So if you haven't checked it out, go buy it. It's always cheap. It's on Steam right now. It's very cheap. I had a gaming PC a while ago. That's the only reason I know about the Steam account games. And if you end up liking BioShock as much as I do, try to find that 10th anniversary collector's edition and get your hands on it for my sake, because I don't got one yet. So if you can do it for me, I'll give you much love for that. So I'm going to end the video right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am sorry that it was a little bit late, but if you guys did end up staying up late just to watch my videos, please hit that like button to show some support. Subscribe to my channel. My next video is going to be Wednesdays, which are my tech days. Last week I covered the Xbox One X. This week I'm probably going to cover something a little bit different. I'm not sure. I'm aiming to cover the Nintendo Switch, if you guys want to get into that. I've been doing research for a while now. I know a lot of my friends have been looking to get into that. So definitely tune in on Wednesday if you guys want to do that. And don't forget to check out my Twitter page. I got that giveaway still going on right now that ends Monday morning at 11 a.m. So if you haven't taken part of that yet, definitely visit my Twitter page. Look for that original tweet where I first mentioned that, or go back to my videos. And I did do a video last week solely on that giveaway if you guys want to check that out. So thank you again for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys' time. Thank you for the support, and I'll see you Wednesday with my tech videos, guys.